coffee, wearing my AC/DC shirt, and my puppy is sitting in the door. What a wonderful, what the fuck? Why? Just why? Why do you need a new video? Oh, god damn it. You two these days need to have a schedule, right? Well, yeah. Let's fucking do it! I've not used. This is where my dining room is. Yep, that we're gonna watch, well, not watch, but review / rate all of the Scream movies and series. If you guys like this area, tell me in the comments if you actually would like to see more videos right over here. But let's get to the video, I guess. Today we are going to rate every Scream movie 1 to 4 in the other 3 seasons of Scream. And it was kind of easy to do a little bit until I got to the final, probably 5. If you can get that 7 and 6, you're probably right. But how I'm guys going to rate them is I'm going to actually move a little bit towards this side and have the edits right here. But how I'm going to rate them for this rating is mostly light, acting, story, people's choice, what people I have heard of, what they do like, killer, my opinion, and watchable movie. And when I say watchable, I mean like I can watch it multiple times and I don't care how it is. Like Scream 3, people don't fucking like, but I like the third movie because they try to do something what they didn't really try to make from the first one to the second to the third. And the third one was supposed to be the ending until they did Scream 4, and now they're gonna make a Scream 5. But that's how I'm gonna rate them. Going to worst to best, we start out with Scream Season 3. If you didn't see this coming, you're stupid. Scream Season 3 was just one of the ones what actually has recently my least favorite, to be honest with you. It's worse than Scream 4, what I don't like. But for reasons why I don't like it, but putting it on the worst one, it's watchable, it's not that great. You kind of can tell what's going to happen. The plot twist is mostly, Leon is mostly Marcus. Or, yeah, Marcus is, yeah, you know what I mean. I'll put down in the comments where the plot twist in the movie is. I'll link my video down in below what I mean. But acting-wise, it wasn't the greatest light. It wasn't light that much, so I had to put it on the least one, or the worst one. For storytelling, I can get with the story. It wasn't the greatest, and people's choice, it wasn't the greatest for people's opinion. I didn't like it, and other people who I've seen on their reviews did not like it. For The Killer, it was not really the greatest reveal, to be honest with you. And opinion-wise, I didn't like the whole thing, except the story was alright. It was lacking of the acting and the storytelling a little bit. Going to number 6 has to be Scream 4, in my opinion. Scream 4, guys, was the remake in, I believe, 2011, if I'm correct. Editor, please correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you. If I'm wrong. And The Killer was alright in my own opinion. I wasn't the greatest fan of Scream 4, in my own opinion. Again, that's my own opinion. Killer, again, okay. Is it a watchable movie? It is. It is okay to watch. It's not my favorite of the Scream movies. And yes, you might think, wait, 6 is not Scream 3? That's bullshit. Well, it's in my opinion. I would rather watch Scream 3 than Scream 4, to be honest with you. Kind of in my own opinion. And the acting was alright, but the story was, okay, Sidney comes back to Woodsboro. Okay, that's mostly the point. At the time when I first watched it, I liked it. I really did. Until I saw reviews and I'm like, okay, I kind of can't like it because it's not the greatest movie mostly. It is not. But people's choice, people can like it, people can don't like it. I'm in that people with I don't like it because I don't think remakes is the greatest, as you can kind of see. You can say as Nightmare on Nightmare on Elm Street, the Friday the 13th, like those ones were not the greatest ones, in my own opinion, from the remakes and stuff. But going into number 5 has to be, in my case, Scream Season 2. Now, people might be like, no, Scream 2 is better than Scream 1, But in my own opinion, Scream Season 2 did leave us on a cliffhanger of who did kill Karen, and the story was alright. It was just setting up from the Season 1 to Season 2, and it was supposed to be Season 3 when they kind of released, we're gonna not have the same cast, we're gonna do a different cast. Was it watchable? Hell yeah. It was really good in my own opinion, but I had to rate it, in my own opinion, lower than Scream 3. Because, in my case, I did like in different places, like the killer I do like, but I had to put it on number 5 in my own opinion for different reasons. I did like it. Acting was alright in my own case. For story, as I've said, people's choice, I kind of truly do think people put this down on the lowest rate than any of the 7 of them. I had to put down a little bit lower than Scream 3 because I truly do enjoy Scream 3. And people might say, you are stupid, you can't be a fucking director because Scream 3 is the worst one. Here's the thing how I kind of see it, guys. By me rating Season 2 worse than Scream 3, in my opinion, it kind of goes down to my own opinion. Do I like Season 2? I do, really much. But they had some plot holes where I kind of didn't like. And in Scream 3, you don't really have a lot of plot holes in it. You kind of get the idea of okay, it's only one killer, and it's Sidney's brother. Did it lack on the storytelling and why? Yes. Yes, it does. But I liked Scream 3 a little bit better than Season 2, in my own opinion. And that leads us to number 4, what is Scream 3? Now, once again, acting, it's alright. Opinion, I like it. They failed on the plot twist. If they were trying to do this from day one, from the first one, then it kind of went well. But it wasn't planned. There was different writers in this movie, Scream 3. The story was alright in my own case, but in people's choice, they don't like it. But in my choice, guys, I like it for what it tries to be. And you kind of can't get mad at that. The killer, it was only one killer, and it's a little bit different than every one of them, actually. It is. And watchable, I like it. I like the line when Raymond does, reveal himself as her brother. And that's kind of why I put Scream 3 on 4. Number 3 has to be Scream 2. Now, you might guys say, wait, so Scream 1 and Season 1 is higher? Yes. In my opinion, yes. Scream 2 I really do enjoy, and this was when I really had a hard time to decide on what is the top 3, top 4, and that's kind of what came down to the line is it's watchable in many cases. I enjoy it because it still follows Sidney to high school to college. It's watchable, it has good acting, I like it a lot. People's Choice, they actually rank this higher than a lot of them, and I really do enjoy it. Plus, Kevin Williamson did write this movie again, or the script. And The Killer, I like because you have connections to Billy and to Mickey. Mickey just wanted to be a very famous killer, and he's going to blame the movies. Mrs. Loomis just wanted to get revenge because Sidney killed Billy, mostly. But the thing why I really do like Scream 2 much more than Scream 4, Scream 3, is because it was the next movie to come, and it didn't really change it that much. Scream 3, it lacked a lot of storytelling in what was really happening. It did fail on what they wanted to do, but it wasn't, supposed to be revealed like, oh, from day one, I'm your brother, and this happened because of me, and blah, blah, blah. And you kind of need to appreciate that a little bit from Scream 2, where it still kind of comes into, oh, from the first one, like, Mrs. Loomis is in here, and Mickey is just a psychopath who just wants to be famous in court and have a court case until he dies. Then number 2 has to be, and it's not Scream, it's Season 1. Now guys, I have to kind of rank Scream 1, Season 1, much more higher up because it first kind of started off the idea of the MTV show of Scream. And from the first season, I really do enjoy. People might say Scream 1, Season 1 is lower than Season 2, so Season 2 should be higher. In my case, the first one didn't have any plot holes, to be honest with you. It had questionings towards the end with Audrey being one of the killers in it. No, she just talked to Piper and she felt bad because if she didn't bring Piper in, no one should have been killed. And that's kind of what happened, and that's why she feels guilty towards the end of Season 1, is that. But I liked it a lot because it's a little bit different than, you don't see a lot of movies coming into a TV show. And that's kind of one big reason why I really like this Season 1 a lot. And it really worked because the mask was pretty cool, even though they had to change the mask to do this show. The acting, I really do like. The story, Brandon James, was really interesting in case of Scream, because we know Scream as a psycho killer stalking a girl and killing people. But it took it differently with the story, where I had to write this a lot more higher up than anybody, mostly. And with People's Choice, I really do like this season, and people liked it a lot too. But killer-wise, we found it was only Piper at the time of Season 1, and then we find out Season 2, Karen was the second killer. What was the surprise, what Piper was going to tell Emma. Opinion-wise, I really do like Season 1 a lot in different cases of, it does it a little bit different, but it takes things from the movies. And that's kind of what really is really cool about the show from the movies. They do take things like, oh, you have a sister or a sibling, and then it's the boyfriend, and they do that. They do that a lot in the show from Season 1 to Season 2. I don't think they did anything for Season 3. And it's watchable too. I like the first season a lot better than Season 1 and probably 2. And then the best one from the list, worst to best, number 1 has to be Scream, the first one. Now, I don't think I need to explain why. It was the first one to start out the whole thing. Everything was perfect. Story was new. It really revamped the horror genre too. And to be honest with you two guys, I love Scream. The whole series, I do like. 3 and 4, it's different opinions on different days and stuff. But it's People's Choice. Has to be Scream 1. Has to be, mostly. With Raiding with the Killer, it was a little bit different. You don't see, at the time, they didn't have the victim to be the killer, so it really ramped up the new genre of horror. Of like, oh, anybody in your group can be the killer. And towards the opinion, again, it has to be the first one because it started the whole genre, mostly. It started the whole thing. And watchable, it has to be the first one because when you watch it, the first, 5 or 10 minutes with Drew Barrymore. It's the famous scene of the opening scene, and I truly do believe Scream did invent the opening kill. I truly do believe Scream invented the first kill in the movie than for that long ago. It should have been now 23, 24 years since they actually made the movie. And it's so good in so concepts of Scream because it invented a new genre, or it revamped the horror genre, and it was the perfect movie for this thing. So guys, if you do enjoy, hit the like button, hit the bell when I do make a new video, and I hope you guys do enjoy, and always have a nice day. Bye!